Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another HRL event. This is Baku.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
That was just a banker at the time, not a very good one actually. Thankfully we did improve by not by nearly as much as we required, and actually not even touching the front row, down in P4, almost a second off pole, so quite a disappointing session by my standards there. Hopefully though the race will go a bit better. We've got Wimpinator on pole. This is his first HRL event. Championship rivals both in front of us, the Ferrari boys of Stingray and Harry Ryan. Of course, Stingray coming off a good run of results, coming from over 20 points back 2 races ago to come within 3 points of my championship lead. And I've had a couple of bad results here. I just got smacked from behind. Not sure who that was. I think it might have been the Force India, but I'm not going to be certain of that until I've seen their footage. Either way, we got sandwiched into the wall. Stingray's on our outside, but I believe he has some front wing damage. We're going to sneak down the inside. Yeah, you can see the end plate missing on the right hand side of the Ferrari. So both Ferraris now behind us, not a bad start. But we've got the other Ferrari of Harry Ryan now attacking us. He's got some pace as well, so we have to watch out for him. He's around the outside, we left just enough space. And we'll be hoping not to end up in the barriers like we did last week after that laggy collision with Apollo. And that was actually my first retirement in history on HRL, and first time out of the top 2 as well. Bit of contact there.
Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out.
You saw 2 cars retiring, and they were the catalyst for this early safety car.
Go now.
I pitted.
Car ahead. We are authorised to take the position from the car ahead. Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Well, that was a bit unacceptable from this Haas here. He always crashes me into the wall as well. Well, I should be in front of him, but he very rudely and illegally took my position.
The track is clear. Green flag.
So, I don't know what we're going to do about that, but the game should not allow that to happen, and Lucifer should not have done that himself. Either way, we're going to have to pick up from the pieces of this safety car period. We should be in 5th. Definitely the right call to make that pit stop. Possibly the wrong call to go into mediums though, as Stingray behind does get to the end on those softs, although questionably close to a puncture. We have Lucifer now on our right. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Haas driver outbraking us, but we have a better line here, a little bit of contact. Now I've got Stingray to worry about. I didn't even notice him until really late in the piece there, and we just maintained the position in front of our championship rival, who was well behind after the first few laps, and that safety car has really saved his race.
The gap to the leader is 2.8 seconds.
From our experience at this track, we know we should be able to keep him behind. I got interlocked with his wheel there, so apologies for forcing him wide, but I should be able to fend him off pretty easily, given my wings are set really low, and he's going to the left here. I don't have to move over, I'm going to, just in case, because the wall does jut out.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Thankfully, he pulled out of that. In front of us, we've got V-Fingers making a nice move there on Grunting Tortoise. I haven't really raced Tortoise much, but he did last week hold up the leader as he was being lapped. So hopefully that was a laggy situation. It quite well could have been, because there was a lot of lag involved in the Canada battle, and Stingray was all over the place jumping around. This time his connection a lot better though, but meanwhile Tortoise has hit the wall and we're going to go around to his left. 2 arrows though, that means Stingray must be somewhere there. I didn't want to turn across, and there he is. He's taken advantage of that traffic. Lucifer out of the race. We're trying to keep that position. We're going to park on the apex. Oh, he's just got through. That was well played by Stingray. That's one of the few times he's actually gotten past me without cutting a corner. We had a car in the pits there. That was the race leader, V-Fingers, making his first pit stop at that time. And in front we only have Stingray, who we were catching very fast given the tyre situation. And then we came up to Grunting Tortoise, a lap down, P9. You'd hope he'd let me through here. Of course, the blue flags being displayed to the Williams driver. And this is really costing me, because I cut that gap down from 4.5 seconds to 2 seconds prior to this lap. And of course, with the tyres deteriorating on the car in front, quite possible that gap could have come down further, and within DRS in the last straight of the race could have been enough. But this is hindering my progress no end. There's been multiple places where he could have let me through already, and he seems in no hurry to allow my McLaren past his Williams. In fact, almost racing me, you might say. So this is either some very bad lag or completely illegal behaviour from Grunting Tortoise. He moved over a bit there, which kind of scared me. At this point, I realised the win is already lost due to his behaviour, and I'm just trying to keep second place.
This is your final lap of the race.
Would you believe it? He sends it down the inside of a car a lap in front of him and spins me out, completely destroying any chance of the win if Stingray, for example, had a penalty, which he didn't, thankfully, because that would have been really annoying for me. Finally, he does get out of the way. Not sure if that's a redress or due to me being a lap up on him. Either way, going to cross the line here. Thankfully, we didn't lose P2 to Wimbinator, who was recovering from some damage, I believe. Stingray wins the race, takes the championship lead. So annoying. He was so far behind prior to the safety car, and then we got the Tortoise incident. Either way, we'll look forward to Austria. I've been Jacko. See you then.